about the
Okay, go
same
ahead.
question.
So what's the difference between the iPad Mini and the iPad Mini 2?
Well, you see, the Mini 1 is 4 times slower than the Mini 2. There's also a better display on the Mini 2 because it's got the 2 on it. Basically, Mini 2 has an accelerated integrated chip,
Oh.
which is an A7 processor versus the A5 processor on the Mini 1. As the new Apple rep here, though, I would recommend the iPad Mini 3. Now, the Mini 3 has everything the Mini 2 does, but more. So
What more?
What we have here is we have an iPad Mini 3 finger touching Apple
Touch ID.
ID device for your finger. Basically, what happens is you put your finger on here, and it'll be able to recognize and
You have any questions?
unlock your iPad Mini 3 here without having to put in a code of some kind. This also has a Retina display, which the iPad Mini 1 did not. Now, would you be interested in knowing about the Air?
No, thank you. I want to keep it small.
Keep it small, okay?
So the difference between the iPad Mini 2 and the iPad Mini 3, what would you say is the biggest difference between them?
I would say, one thing that the Mini 2 does not have is the availability of the color. The color gold here.
Excuse me, you have a Skull Candy earpiece?
Candy
Earpiece,
earpiece?
yeah.
I think that's a headphone.
They did have some, but I'm not sure
Okay.
which one.
Yeah.
So,
the aisle that is down.
as a new Apple rep here, I just wanna present that the difference in color is really significant because gold is actually it's a heat-resistant color, where the iPad Mini 2 does not have the option for gold. It just has black and white. Black will easily overheat, where gold is just it's resistant to the heat. Now, I do want to present to you the iPad Air 2 and the iPad Air 1 here. Now, the iPad Air 1, it's a great platform. You have your typical display. It has a 16 gig and a 32 gig hard drive space, so plenty of games to download. But the iPad Air 2 has this mechanism where it'll be able to read the air between your finger and this button. And what happens is, just by pressing your finger on there, it'll unlock your new iPad Air 2. And now the gap between the finger and this new tool here, it's astonishing. Now, if you get the gold version in the iPad Air 2, it's also heat resistant. Versus the iPad Air 1, it's not as heat resistant. So, one other thing that this has is an 8 megapixel camera. 8 megapixels. Do you know how much that is? That's 8 megapixels. Versus this iPad Air 1, it has, what is it? 5 megapixels. So, 5 versus 8, that's like 3 times more. That's like 3 times more the product and quality that you're getting here. So, if you go with this iPad Air 2, it's got a Retina display. If you know your eyes, it's a Retina. So, this has a very nice display that will work with your eyes. For the young, the old, doesn't matter. It'll work really well. You don't need glasses. And if you do have glasses, they do work with the iPad Air 2. I'm pretty sure they'll work fine with the iPad Air 1 as well. One last interesting thing I would say is that this has the I'm sorry, M something, MIMO, all right, MIMO, and what MIMO stands for is My International Multiple Intergalactic. Okay, so it's internationally known and galactically known. So when you're in space or in air travel, this will work just fine. No interference. Your plane won't crash. It's very user friendly. The pilot won't be upset. Where this one does not have the MIMO. It does have it. Oh, well, you know what? Let's just forget about MIMO. These are the iPads that we have. My name is Mark. I am your new Apple rep here, and I hope to be able to help you in purchasing your new iPad.